Hi folks, Marilyn here with Stamping Creations with Marilyn. Card number 3 to do with the Ornate bundle. So I always give my kits out with an envelope. Great way to keep the materials as well as make sure that you have an envelope. So this particular card has punched with the daisy punch, 2 different sizes, seriously on, I don't have it here, but I can certainly get a piece. I have a little key. I have some twine and some of the terracotta ribbon, as well as the inside piece, which the card opens this way. Okay, so to begin with, I will stamp on the inside piece and stamp on the little flag piece that we're going to use. Again, using Early Espresso. On the inside, it's going to say, "You made my day," and just wherever you would like it. On this outside piece is "Seriously," and I'll just let that dry for a minute. And while I'm doing that, I will glue the 2 smaller daisies together, and I'm going to place them so that they fill the holes like that, and then attach on the big one, and to make the petals curl, I just use my bone folder and go around like that. And then I will show you how I did the punch for this. First of all, I'm going to punch it this way first, is to punch the flagged end here, just because it's easier to hang on to. And maybe that wasn't a wise move. Oh yeah. And then so amazing tricks you can do with punches if you just play around with it. So I'm going to have the old olive with the designer paper on it, without the backing from it is a very narrow border, but just enough old olive to show around the inside piece. This is the embossing folder that goes with this suite, so that can go on, and that I'll put on with liquid glue because it has a bit of indentation and the snail may not adhere quite so well. So that, not quite in the center, kind of the bottom area. Then I'm going to attach a length of the ribbon just around it. It gives it a great bit of color, and again I will use glue dots on either end. You notice I have baker's twine tied around my glue dots. That's to keep this length of finished glue dot holder, keep it in place. So I would just attach those. Then I'm going to put this on my card. And again, make sure it's opening the right direction before you place it on. And try and have the border equal. If you get the border equal here, here, and here, it's bound to be equal here. Just a note. The inside layer, it's been stamped, so it can go on the inside. And going to, I think I mounted that with, yes, some dimensionals. Probably would use 2 of them and try to put them over the ribbon. And this I can attach with a little bit of liquid glue. So it's just kind of tucked under there, and so then to add a little bit of color, use a dauber and some of the yellow daffodil, and I just sponged it around the center, and then for the darker part used the other dauber and just touched it that way. Just putting this away before I drop something in it. Then my twine, I did fold and feed through the eye so that it can be, I don't know how else to describe it, brought back on itself and tied. And left a length on there for attaching, and then, so that's going to attach there, and then this piece I would tie in a bow with it doubled, and after I get it the right length where I want it, I would cut it so that I've got as though I had cut it in the first place kind of thing, and that's going to go on there. So I think it needs to be just a tad shorter. So glue dot for that, and glue dots you can roll so they're not going to be sticking out all over, and I would put a full one again, partly, see how I'm rolling it with my thumbnail, and just attach that, a little bit of a decoration on there. So there is card number 3 is done. And again, I did use the extra designer paper on the envelope, and we'll do the same on that one. So hopefully you like it.